is one of the most emotional episode in the recent story act. The episode shows pain, confusion, secrets, and also little hope. Many characters face new challenges and hold window open again. The story mainly follows Dilnoza, Jawlan, Medina, Sardar, Sauda, Tafa, Aziz Beg, and Raihona. Each of them goes through personal struggle, and all these struggle connected the in beginning of the episode start with Dilnoza waking up early in the morning. She looks tired, her eyes are red. She did not sleep the whole night because she kept thinking about Jawlan's sudden change. An earlier episode, Jawlan was kind, soft, and supportive, but in qism 90 point, something is different. He becomes cold. He avoids Dilnoza. He acts like he is hearing something inside his heart. Dilnoza stands near to window. Mm, Outside the sky is grey. She whispers to herself, "Why are you running away from me?" This short line sets the emotional tones of the whole episode. Jawlan Aaron complained. We then see Jawlan sitting at a small tea stall in the bazaar. He looks stressed. He checks a spoon again and again, but doesn't reply to Dilnoza's message. A new character is introduced in this episode, Kumail Akka, a middle-aged man who knows something about Jawlan's past. Kumail Akka sits beside him and says, "I have something to tell you, Jawlan." Jawlan looks scared. He doesn't want anyone to talk about his old mistake. And the problem is not Dilnoza. The problem is Jawlan's fear that his past will destroy her future. This scene is slow and emotional. It shows Jawlan fighting with himself. He wants to protect Dilnoza, but he don't know how. Medina big revelation main when he moved to Medina, who is becoming an important voice in the drama. She points out later that her mother Sauda Taffa is hidden for many years. The letter contain a name, Aziz Beg, the man who once destroyed their family peace. Medina feels shocking. She finally understands why Saudat Happa always acted strict and protective. Medina goes to her room and was pure man. Hamma, I want to. I want the truth now. This storyline brings strong emotional weight. The letter becomes the key part of the next episode. Saudat Appa emotional breakdown. One of the strongest scene in this episode is Saudat Appa crying silently in the kitchen. She holds an old photograph. Her hands shake. Uh, she says, "How long will these secrets keep haunting me?" But the first time the viewer sees her soft side, usually she stops controlling and disciplined. But here we understand that she has been carrying a heavy pain alone. These scenes help the audience realize why she is always tries to control Medina life. She wants to save her daughter from the same mistake she once made. Another emotional twist is the unexpected return of Raihona. She left the story many episodes ago, but now she returns with new energy. Raihona enter the house and everyone becomes silent. She is changed, more confident, more aware, and more direct. She looks at Dilnoza and says, "I just want you to know the truth." This lines create tension. Viewers start wondering what truth does Rayhona knows. Does Rayhona now know something about Jawlan? Will she is exposed him? Her return is mysterious and raises many emotional questions. Sardar struggle another storyline for Sardar, who feels completely alone or tries to fix things between his friend, but hints of making everything worse. He goes to Jawlan and says, but Jawlan pushes him away. Sardar becomes frustrated because he wants to help, but no one listens. Later, he talks to himself. Maybe I should leaving everything. Maybe Everyone is better without me. This show is emotional, born out and heads deep to his character. Dilnoza confront her peer in the middle of the episode. Dilnoza finally decides she cannot wait anymore. She goes to look for Jawlan. Her heart is breathing parts. She points him near the whole bridge. This becomes the most powerful scenes of Qism 95. She says, Jawlan, why you don't tell me what is hurting you? I am not your enemy.